From the culture of the American South, where roots hold stories, comes a natural deodorant inspired by generations of wisdom. Introducing Rootwork, the all-natural foundational Black American-based deodorant infused with the magic of High John the Conqueror root. Our unique blend enriched with this legendary root offers 24-hour protection, rooted in the power of nature. Embrace this deodorant that celebrates culture, history, and your well-being. Unlock the magic of Rootwork today. Experience the pure essence of nature. Visit rootworkstyle.com and make the switch to a healthier cultural choice.
Mr. Somali, hop on.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
I'm doing good, Tariq. Big fan of you, man. Been following your work for years. I'm not FBA, but I'm definitely not a tether. I
Okay.
definitely respect what you say, brother. You opened my eyes. Your hidden history movie showed me a lot, really, and opened my eyes to a lot of things. So, two
Yes.
questions, and then I'm gonna drop down. So, I live out here in Boston, and been, as you know, Boston's got a long history of just Irish folks that pretty much owned every facet of government in there. So there's been a long history of Irish mayors, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we got a Democrat Asian woman now that sits as mayor, and one of the things that she assigned was a reparations task force. So I took a look at the board of members who are sitting that are deciding the position for the reparations, and they're all like Caribbeans,
Mm-hmm.
Latinos, and it didn't make any sense. So, because I have a friend, I have a friend that that I've been boxing with for years. He's FBA, and he took a look
Yeah.
at it. He realized it was like it doesn't make sense. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to get your 2 cents on that. And
Yes, indeed.
my second question is that I've noticed there's been a trend of all of these white corporate CEOs retiring and putting in women as black women, especially as
Oh, yeah.
CEOs. So I wanted to see what you thought about that as well. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Empowering the whole black woman image, or is it degrading in a kind of a sneaky way? Just wanted to get
Oh,
your
yeah.
two inputs on that. Love your
Oh,
work,
yeah.
brother. Appreciate.
I appreciate you. So let me the last one first, and very good questions. Yeah, you'll see them put a lot of sisters, and they put black men in these positions too. They put black folks in these tokenized positions all the time, in corporate positions, and especially political positions. And the rule is, yeah, we put you in this position, black person. Understand rule number one: you don't help other black people. We are the only people, black folks, who are allowed to be in positions and required not to help other black people. Let me say that again. We are required to not help other black people when white people put us in certain positions. I'm going to say that one more time. We are required not to help other black people when we get in those positions. See, this is why it's up to the grassroots to put people in certain positions. If you think I'm lying, just the proof is in the damn pudding. Look at all of these black folks in the corporate sector and the political sector. Look at these people that's been elevated as the first black mayor, the first black police chief. Do they help black people? Do they punish these race soldiers and white supremacists? No, they don't. And the minute they hint at it, they get thrown out of office. Yeah, they don't help us. Look at the Congressional Black Caucus. They have gone out of their way to not do anything specifically tangible for black people. This is the Black Caucus. Now, the Asian organizations, their whole roster is nothing but helping Asian people. You go to a Latino organization or an advocacy group, everything about that organization is about helping helping Latinos. You go to an LGBT organization, everything about them is helping LGBT people. A Muslim American organization, everything is about giving resources to Muslim Americans. But Black organizations, it's all lives matter. We need to do for people of color, minorities matter. It's all of this shit except Black people. They don't do anything for Black people specifically. And if they do include Black people in, it's a Black person who has to have some type of sexual intersectionality. And that goes for people that they put in political places and corporate places. Notice these first Blacks, either, especially with women, when they get the women, if they get the first Black woman mayor or the first Black woman senator, whatever, she's going to have to be a semi stud or a full bed wench. Yeah? Notice that. There's going to have to be some bed wenching or some studding going on, or just some, well, yeah, a full blown mammy, a full blown mammy. You know, they put a lot of their mammies in place. They throw a lot of mammies out there, but they don't do anything for the Black community, and they know that. And even the ones who play ball with the white supremacists, they still yank the rug from under them. Hell, your boy Eric Adams, he was out here trying to toe the line for the white supremacists. Marilyn Mosby out there in Baltimore, she was towing the line. They done put charges on her, and now the feds and confiscated Eric Adams' phone. So now they're snatching the butter biscuits from them. You see, when it's Black people in political office, boy, they find every little thing. With Marilyn Mosby, it was some real estate deal she did. The other mayor of Baltimore, the sister, they kicked her out. They said she was some book deal she made or something she did. It was something weak and janky they found on the former mayor. That sister, I forgot her name, and I actually met her. She came to one of my film screenings in Baltimore when I was out there. I went out there and the mayor showed up. She came through and showed me love. Very nice lady, but yeah, they got her out of office. You dig? These Black politicians, boy, man, if you step out of line when the white supremacists put you in power, they know how to yank that chain on you. Nikki the God, let's get Nikki in here. Nikki, how are you, dear?
I'm great. How are you? First off,
I'm good. What's going on?
first off, I want to say how sorry I am to hear about what happened to the museum. But I know that it's just temporary. I know that it's going to get fixed. So, um, I wanted to
Yes.
speak on the issue with the museum. In my opinion, what's happening right now with the vandalism of the Hidden History Museum, it's like a double-edged sword. With people who are uncomfortable with your projects.
Yeah.
One, you have the city of LA, and two, you have the nervous Latinos who have been ruffled over your upcoming documentary. Similarly
Mm-hmm.
to how the city was trying to undermine the success of Nipsey Hussle, they want to stop the strong cultural influence that the museum brings to the area as well. Um,
Yep.
Two, you have the music industry with the Latinos, who have this "we created hip hop" narrative. I have been kind of wondering if they were going to do something. They have been very, very nervous, more so than I thought that they would ever be. They weren't prepared for the pushback and the plethora of historic information that you provided to prove that they had nothing to do with creating hip hop. So now they're scrambling to find ways to shut it down. So these
Yeah.
people not only underestimated how successful the museum would be, they underestimated how many people your upcoming documentary would reach and how many people would get educated on the truth. And with that, I'll land. Have a great day.
Thank you, beloved. Yeah, man. Yeah, the microphone check. This really got people acting a damn fool, man. These people are, yeah, they're having a hissy fit, and y'all better understand. The whole thing where they're trying to rewrite the narrative of hip hop, that's coming from the very top. That's coming from, I told people, man, the corporate structure and the political structure, they have a vested interest in removing us from our culture, hip hop, taking it away from us and giving it to other people. They're very invested in doing that so that they can do the whole benign neglect thing. Again, our culture is so prevalent where they're like, well, these people, hip hop is, this culture is just, it has a stronghold on the youth. So let's infiltrate it from within and then take the blackness out of it. That's really what it's about. They're trying to take the foundational Black American base of it out. Look at hip hop now, what the corporate structure is doing. If you look at the charts, look at what they're doing with the music. Number one, they got a bunch of Afro beats. That's number one. They're pushing Afro beats heavy. And when they push Afro beats, and some of it is good. I like Afro beats. I like some of it. I'm not hating on it. But they always push that music in a very positive light. Everything about that is a very positive connotation, as our old R&B used to be. Our old R&B used to be very positive. So they're pushing Afro beats as a new form of positive R&B. Also, they got rappers rapping with mariachi bands and Latinos, and you got to get a Cardi B in there and all of that stuff. So they're pushing that, and there's a lot of non-FBA artists that they're pushing out here. You look at a lot of these artists out here, look at their backgrounds. A lot of these guys are non-FBA, and they're pushing that heavy. 21 Savage is non-FBA. The Kodak Blacks, non-FBA. Get a lot of these folks who come from these non-FBA backgrounds, and that's very deliberate that they're pushing a lot of these people. Let me get my brother Afro Elite on here. Brother Afro Elite, hop on, sir. I can hear you. How are you, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. First off, I want to say I'm sorry to hear about the museum. I understand that you're a target, and that means you're dangerous, which is a good thing. I hate the fact that you
Yeah.
have to go through that, but ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, that is a good thing. But the reason why I came up is because what you were talking about when it comes to hip hop, it's like they're trying to burn the candle on both ends. On one end, they're trying to say that hip hop originated, which what they're ultimately trying to do is try to say it ultimately all came from them. It was completely non-FBA who
Right.
created it. That's the
Right.
ultimate thing that they're trying to get to. And then in modern hip hop, they have the Sukihanas and the Sexy Reds, the Gorillas, and the trap music, and they're blowing that up. So they're trying to show that every element of hip hop is positive except the black and synonymous FBA element of it. They're trying to make the very
Right.
degenerate side seem like that's FBA hip hop, but all the other stuff that's like Caribbean hip hop, that's Jamaican hip hop, that's that positive hip hop.
Right. Right. Let me touch on that. Thank you so much, brother. And yeah, that's the point, man. When we see some of the stuff that they have Sexy Red doing and all that, that's by design. That's not a coincidence. When they have an artist that is supposed to be FBA, they're making them the most degenerate thing they can make. They're making them extra ultra degenerate, to the point where it's not even done to be sexy. Like I said, with Sexy Red, her popping around barefoot with them big old feet, and she's pregnant and twerking, and the way she's doing it, and the way they have her doing it, it's not even remotely sexy. It's not remotely sexually appealing. There's nothing sexually appealing about it, and it's not meant to be sexually appealing. It's meant to be degenerate. And did y'all see the clip of some little kindergarten girls sitting there reciting Sexy Red's lyrics? The teacher was filming these little kindergarten girls. They looked like they couldn't be no more in the first grade, but they looked like they were in preschool, and they were quoting Sexy Red's lyrics. And again, that's who they target. That's who that music is targeted to. It's deliberately targeted to kids, just like Lil Nas X was targeted to kids. They have him rapping about all of this moist stuff and doing music videos where he's in prison naked with dudes, and then have him come out with a children's book. Yeah, that was by design. So this is coming from the corporate structure. They know what they're doing. So we have to be, we have to counter that as much as we can. We really have to counter that as much as we can. All right. We got a lot of folks in here. A lot of people in here. Damn, I didn't know we had that many people. We got damn near. We got over 700 people in here. So I see Dwan B down there on the bottom. What's up, Dwan? Let's get let me see. Well, we got a lot of people in here. Let me get some new faces. Let's get Hudson Glenn. Hudson Glenn. Now, that sounds like a Caribbean name. Hudson Glenn. Well, it sounds like you just ate some bammy and some ackee and saltfish, brother. What's up, Hudson? Hudson Glenn.
You hear me good?
You got your earpiece in, brother. I can't hear you, sir. Brother Hudson, you want to take your earpiece out? That brother got a Wish app earpiece, and it doesn't work that well. Okay, we have we got some white supremacists in here. All right, what's up? Come on in. I can tell by your account that you're a white supremacist, but go ahead. I suspect you to be one. FBA Vanilla.
How you doing, brother Tariq? I'm your biggest fan. I mean, my name is Vanilla Nice. So
Okay, let's get some more people in. Boy, the premise started off corny, so I know the punchline wasn't going to be good. So let me just cut it off. Even the setup was corny. All right, so let's see who else. I didn't even want to wait for the punchline to fizzle out. That wasn't even a funny setup. I told you, the white supremacists, boy, they are not witty. They don't have anything. They have no wit, no personality. That's from decades of being on a welfare system called white supremacy. You can't think for yourself. They don't have any original thoughts. Okay. Let's get Bird's Eye Flu. All right, Bird's Eye Flu. What's up, Bird's Eye? Waiting on Bird's Eye Flu.
Oh, how's it going?
I'm good, Bird's Eye Flu. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. I saw that you were hosting a space, and I figured I'd jump in to mention a couple of things, if I may.
Yes, indeed. What would you? First of all, where are you from? Where's that accent from?
My accent? Oh, I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. It's about 4 hours away from Toronto.
There you go. All right. So what's on your mind?
All right. So for one thing, I want to ask, when does the new documentary drop?
Probably around February or before. We'll get it done by February.
I'm very excited about that because I saw The Art of Rap and Nas's Shake the Dust, and I love both of those, and I'm mad excited about this one.
Yes, indeed. I saw The Art of Rap by my good brother Ice-T. That's my guy. He did a good job with that. I haven't seen the Nas one. I haven't seen that one. But you're going to really love Microphone Check because this is the most concise history on hip-hop that's ever been told. All the other documentaries about hip-hop, they've been half-assing. This one is going to tell you the real deal, man. But thank you so much, brother. Okay. I can't wait for y'all to see this movie, man. That's why we're making sure every nook and cranny is, tight in this film. All right. Let me and we got a lot of folks in here. And speaking of the film, I got to work on that tonight. So I'm not going to be in here too long. Let me get just one more call. And We'll keep it real gravy. Well, I'm looking at some of these pictures. Okay, some of y'all women. Oh, okay. Oh, the titty woman. Okay, I'm looking down. I saw some titties. Okay, it's the titty woman. There's one woman in here who does titty videos. Okay, ma'am. I'm looking down at the. Okay. Okay, ma'am. I'm looking at the titty woman page, and she know who she is. Ma'am. Okay, there's a lot going on your page, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Raise your hand if you know who I'm talking to, ma'am. Raise your hand. The titty lady. I'm looking. I I seen your page before, ma'am. Ma'am, do you? Okay. There's a lot of titty going on there, ma'am. There's a lot of titty and belly going on. Your titties are sitting on your belly. All right. It's a lot going on your page, ma'am. I thought it was Monday, but evidently it's Titty Tuesday. All right. So more power to you, ma'am. I hope you're getting the money you need. But there's a whole lot of titties on your page, ma'am. Do you have an OnlyFans page? Not that I want to see it. I'm just asking, ma'am. Are you monetizing them titties? Give me a thumbs up if you have some kind of page. I don't want to give it out because I don't want to promote anything. I'm just wondering, are you just throwing them titties out there for fun, or is there some kind of corporatized thing you're doing with them titties, man? Because them titties are all over your page, all right? And you look very herbal tea-ish, all right? That's the thing that throws it off. You look like, like a Jill Scott, but you scroll down and it's Heel Scott, just heels of titties, all right? So, more. I hope you're getting some paper, ma'am. I hope you're getting the paper that you're supposed to get with them breasts. All right, let's get Shame on 93. Shame on 93. All right. Mr. Shame on 93. All right, hop on, brother. All right, Shame. What's going on, man?
Are you calling that man or she, man?
Calling who what?
Are you calling Tierra to tell the she?
Did I call him a she?
Yeah, that's a
I don't know,
man.
man. Yeah, I know. I know it's a guy. I know
Are
that.
you calling him a she?
Did I? I don't know if I did or not. I don't remember,
You
but
said
it's
you said she
we all
weak.
know. Oh, okay. Well,
We
whatever
can't be
whatever
doing that, bro.
pronoun or adjective. What now?
We can't be doing that.
Right. Well, why it sound like T.S. Giselle got you triggered? That's that was on your brain for a minute, brother. I had that conversation an hour ago, and you sat on that, brother. So why is T.S. Giselle on your brain like that, brother?
Why you keep bringing him up anyway, bro?
Is that bringing up some feelings on you, brother? It sounds like why does that bother you? Is that what happened to you,
I don't
sir?
want to hear no man trying to pretend to be no woman, bro.
Okay, I got that, sir.
You
Did
got a
did
training
something
fetish?
happen to you? It's okay, brother. We're here to feel out
Do
whatever
you got a
happened to
training
you.
fetish?
Sir, you're the one upset, sir.
I'm gonna
You're the
keep
one
bringing
sat
trainers
here,
up.
sir. You sat here for an hour with that on your spirit, thinking about T.S.
But
Giselle
why do
from a
you bring trainers
conversation.
up every time you do a space?
I bring everybody up. Why does that bother
Why is
you
a
so
straight man
much?
bringing trainers up though?
Because I ain't got no problem with no transgender person, because
There
I ain't
won't
laying
no
up with
straight
them.
dude be wanting no trainers on their stage.
And don't no straight dude get upset about no transgender unless his
Straight dudes
booty
don't
been
want to hear
fondled.
training. I
Are you?
don't want to hear no training, dude.
But dude, you keep listening. What did they do to you?
Cause
You
I'm trying
got
to
some
figure out
feelings on
what's
you.
your problem. What's your fetish with these trainings?
But niggas like you being turned out and turned on by them. That's what's the problem.
Do you
You the
like
one
trainings?
triggered, nigga. Nigga, don't project on me. You're triggered. You
Do you
sitting up there
you keep
right
talking about
now,
sexy red, man? How you feel about Saucy Santana?
nigga. You sitting up there triggered, and your mouth is muffled because you got some in your jaws.
How you feel
That's
about Saucy
you,
Santana, man?
dude. Why you so triggered by some transgender person? They don't bother me. I don't lay up with them, so they don't bother
Transsexuals,
me at
man.
all. But they got you triggered. Something happened to you, brother. What happened to you? Did somebody put their finger somewhere where they weren't supposed to put it?
You obsessed
What
with
happened,
training.
brother? Dude, you're the one triggered, not me. You're
Why do
crying
you keep?
about training.
I'm asking you a real question. Why you keep bringing that dude up?
Why you're sitting here I can bring them up because they are not a threat to me. They don't bother me.
But we don't want to hear him.
Yes, you do.
Nobody wants. Everybody put thumbs down every time you bring him up, man.
But you
You
triggered
still
though.
bring him
Something
up.
happened. Why are you so triggered though?
I
What
don't
did they
like
do?
men pretending to be women.
Did something happen to you in jail that you want to talk about? Let's let it out. What happened?
What happened is I don't like men trying to be women.
Well, something
What
happened
do
to
you
you
like
in
about
jail.
them? What do you like about
Nigga, let's let it out. When they touch you in your no-no spot, did that make you feel bad?
them? Man, this is Mitchell fucking trainers, man.
Dude, they done touch you in your little no-no spot, brother.
You have to tell your
And now
boyfriend, man. Just go ahead and admit it.
and you don't know how to deal with it. That's why you got balls in your
Do he
jaws
got
right
do
now.
he got a tape of
That's
y'all or
why
something,
that's
man?
why that's why your voice is muffled. You got something caught in your throat, nigga. Why you so bothered about that person? That
Is
person
that
doesn't
nigga
bother.
blackmailing you?
Dude, you got a moist little spirit that you need to let go of. You triggered. Dude, these people don't bother me. I don't lay up with them. I'm very comfortable. I can talk to anybody. I ain't laying up with them. They can be my friend, my colleague. I can roast them. I'm totally comfortable because I go homes to pussy. Now, you, on the other hand, it's messing with your spirit. Why? I don't want to hear their voice. I don't want to hear it. It's taking me back to an angry space. Nigga, it's taking you somewhere, brother. Let's deal with that. T.S. Giselle's taking you somewhere in a very uncomfortable space in your life, sir. Let's talk about it. Don't project. Let's get it off your spirit, brother. What happened to you?
3. I
Let's get
don't
it
want
off.
to hear a man pretend to be a woman.
Okay, that's fine.
What's wrong with that? Is that
That's
not normal?
that's fine. That's fine. But
I'm
I
sure
don't
the
have
women
a
don't want to hear that dude either. He sitting around talking about D Tubman and everybody else. You sit around letting that nigga talk shit.
okay. Now why don't you want to hear transgender Giselle?
Cause he got a dick, man.
All right. Do you have to touch it?
No, I don't want to hear a man
All right.
pretending to be a
I'm
woman.
thinking when I talk to T.S. Giselle, I ain't thinking about his dick. That's the last thing I'm thinking about.
But
Stop,
if he stopped trying to be a woman, would you bring him up still?
stop, stop thinking about that man's genitals. Just don't think about it. Get it out your brain, dude. I don't even
You
think
calling it a she? You calling him a she?
doesn't matter. I'm
It
not
do
thinking
matter.
about no, it doesn't. I'm not thinking about that person's genitals.
They forcing you to call the men she now, man. You done got
I,
soft, bro.
dude,
What happened to antimorse.com?
what's soft is your bussy, cause you got a hankering for, for one of these transgenders, and you don't want to come to terms with it, brother. I don't have a problem with anybody from any community. I don't have a problem with them. They don't trigger me. I ain't got to lay up with them. I can talk to anybody. I'm comfortable as a man. I know what I'm going home to. But obviously, you sitting up here thinking about this person's junk. You got a dick, man. Come on now. He got that old big old dick hanging down. Come on. I don't want to hear them sounds. I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. It triggers me. I don't want to hear it. Nigga, that's you thinking about a dude's balls. I'm not. Dude, when TS calls up, the last thing I'm thinking about is what this person got in this damn thong. Lord, I ain't thinking about, oh God, and TS is here. Hold on. TS is here. To see, now you done talk TS up. I'm gonna let TS respond because I'm fair. I'm fair. And I crack jokes on TS Giselle. And I let TS come in get TS's lick back. I let TS get the lick back. All right, TS, hop on. Let me let you defend yourself. What's up,
Let me
TS
tell you
Giselle?
something, you low down low, dust foot, black Air Force wearing 400 credit score, welfare EBT ass nigga. I am forever that girl. Every girl's dream, every man's fantasy, and don't you ever forget it. I am laying in the chateau. The chateau. Your 400 credit score ass couldn't even get in the bank to secure the bank loan to purchase my home. Don't you ever come for me. It's always a ugly, dustfoot ass nigga that has a problem with the girls. Okay? I would never look your way, sweetie. You don't have the coin for me to even entertain your foolishness. Don't worry about Tariq allows me on stage. Okay? This is his Twitter space, and he can let who he wants up. Okay? Period. Okay, so don't you ever
Hold on.
forget it. Got a lot of style, got a lot of Hermes on me, sweetie. You can even spell Hermes. Okay, passport, 5 continents. And by the way, sweetheart, my US passport has female on it. It's given Thailand puss. Okay, pink pussy. And don't you ever forget it. I would never look your
Shame,
way.
are
I
you
would
okay?
never look your way. First of
I'm
all,
waiting on
when
this
a
big
Shame,
queen,
you
nigga to
okay
shut
when a
up.
over there,
queen,
Shame?
when a queen is talking, you listen. I know you're
Nigga,
not
shut
used
your
to any
bitch ass
feminine
up.
energy. You want the only bitch is you, nigga. Okay, now how about that,
Nigga,
Barbara
you-
Walters? Now,
why are you
now
trying to
you
steal
have
women?
now you got so much mouth with Tariq. What you got to say to me? Because I know you're not
Why are
used
you
to us
stealing
speaking
women's
to a
identity,
queen.
man? You a
I'm not.
grown ass man.
It
You are a grown man.
In the words of the great Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter,
Nigga,
face
use a
part
real
never
voice.
decline.
Quit
Face part
changing your
never
voice, nigga.
decline. This is my
Quit changing
natural
your
voice,
voice, nigga.
sweetie. This is my natural. Listen, while you're on here pressed
That
and
nigga over
worried
there with a
about
hard
me,
dick trying to pretend to be a woman.
while you're on here pressed and worried about me, I've
Nigga, shut
secured
your
a
faggot
Chanel
ass up.
bag for Christmas. You can't
Nigga,
even
ain't
spell
nobody fucking with
Chanel.
you.
You can't even spell Chanel, baby. Okay? I vacation in Caribbean
You
islands and
don't do shit, nigga.
penthouses.
You don't
Okay?
do shit but
When I
sit around waiting
vacation,
on Tariq to
when
go
I
live, nigga. Shut
vacation,
up.
I stay on the 58th
Shut up,
floor
fat
in the
boy.
world's richest city.
Shut,
Okay?
shut up, fat boy.
I
You
dine
don't do
on
shit.
wag.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, I had to let y'all get that off your chest. Shame, are you okay over there? Are you good? Are you good, Shame?
Tariq, I remember you from antivoice.com, man.
Shame, are you good? Now, did all of that trigger you? Are you in? Are you?
Quit
Are
bringing
your
that
pants?
nigga up, man. Quit bringing him up.
Now, how do you feel now?
Ban that
Are
nigga,
you
man. D Tubman got that nigga banned.
okay? He's triggered now. I think he's getting aroused. Okay, that took him to I'm trying to help him confront his fear. You know, I'm letting him. He has to confront his lust because obviously that triggers him. Uh, so you got to watch that dude. Watch him because especially if he goes back to jail. You walk in the jail cell, he got a nigga in the buck. So you got to watch him. All right. Lord. Okay, let's get Art Man. The boy, y'all didn't turn the energy all over on this thing. Art Man, hop on, man.
What's going on, brother Tariq?
I'm good. How are you, Art Man?
Shit, I'm doing good, man. I wanted to tap in with you I know it's kind of off topic, but that Fury versus Nagano fight, man. A lot of folks
Oh,
don't realize this.
that's way off topic. Way off. I don't even want to go there. That's so off topic. I don't even want to go there. That's going to be so insanely off topic. Yeah, I don't really. I don't want to just hop to a topic that's just so far left that no, I don't even want to talk about no damn dad. That's too off topic. Habish,
Yes. Hi. Hello, Tariq. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Habish, how are you?
Doing very well. So,
So, what's on your mind?
really, what's on my mind? I've been, really doing some community service for the FBA community where I live, St. Louis, Missouri. Now,
Okay,
yeah,
now how you doing that? The FBA community, and you have a bunch of foreign flags on your page. So, how are you doing that for the FBA community?
yeah, it's very understandable. Thank you for asking. Yes, you're right. I am Ethiopian, 100%. Um,
Right.
my parents do come from Addis Ababa, yes, and other and regions of that country, other cities, but that's not the point. The reason why I am doing the community service is really just giving back to the FBA community, knowing how unlucky they are. Would that be like that's a nice thing to do, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
basically
waiting.
contributing to the cause, to the FBA cause, basically.
Okay. Your material, this was kind of the same material you had last time. You gotta update your material. It's the same trolling, and you don't do the same exact trolling over and over. See, that's what the thing that you tethers, you're just like the white supremacists. You're not really witty. You don't really formulate any kind of humor, living over there, laying on camels and shit. You don't really think about being witty. It's like, hey, how can I get the fuck out of here? So wit is something that y'all don't really cultivate. Y'all come over here with that dry ass humor. So you got to work on that. Work on your
Yeah.
humor, and
Fair,
I bring you
fair,
back. But just work on it. Work on it. You're not in the manger no more. Just work on your humor, man, and then I bring you up, and we can mix it up a little bit. But just long, drawn out, unfunny, corny, trolling humor. It bores everybody, dude. There's a reason why you had to flee, you know, that type of shit. But but I digress. Okay. Um family, we're in here deep, but I'm gonna have to go. I mean, it's too much going on. We got tethers, transgenders, moist niggas from prison. It's getting a little weird right now. And I'm trying to leave on a good positive note. I don't want all of that injera and bussy and latex in the air right now. There's a lot of smells and scents on my phone that I don't like. So I wish even it's so much going on from the top and the bottom. Weird people calling on the bottom, the women with their titties out, titties all over the place. It's just too much. It's too much for me right now. So it's time to wrap this thing up. It's just everything going on over here tonight. So, but what's up, Flacco? Shout out to my brother Flacco. When is that interview coming out? I did an interview, a new interview with Flacco weeks ago, and that has not come out. That's going to be a very good interview. The one I did with Wack and those guys, I did it later. I did it after I did the interview with you, Flacco, and you see the numbers on that one. That one's doing phenomenal numbers on you guys' pages over there. The one we did. So Flacco, let me know when that interview. Me and shout out to Poetic Flacco from No Jumper. There's a new interview that he did of me, and it has not come out yet. It hasn't come out yet. It's a very good interview. We chopped up some real good game. So yeah, let me know when that is going to come out. I'm going down. It's a lot of very lovely ladies in here tonight. I see a lot of y'all on the bottom. Y'all don't be saying nothing, and that's who energy we need. We got all these cute girls down here on the bottom. Y'all just be sitting up here not saying shit. Y'all need to get your asses up here and change the energy when folks be calling up. But all the cute girls on the bottom trying to be quiet, and the big back motherfuckers calling up. Come on, y'all say something, ladies. All right, man. But anywho, let me get up out of here, y'all. Go to rootworkstyle.com. Everybody get your Rootwork deodorant. That is at rootworkstyle.com. We got some new scents coming up in the few weeks, right in time for holiday season. Even though it's winter time and fall, you still have to worry about being musty under your winter coat. We can't have musty winter coats out here. That's a problem. Sometimes y'all got your coat on, you're all bundled up, and you musty under that coat. Get you some root work so that you don't have musty winter coats. Okay? It's very important. And root work, it feels good. It's all natural. A foundational Black American based deodorant. It's based on our foundational Black American root work culture. That's rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Y'all be good and pup your kute lalavuve to the family. Peace.